Is it working? Okay. Hi guys. Welcome back to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance. We got to the castle and we were promptly told to fuck off because we are dressed like peasants and we don't have our message with us. So our best hope is to earn some money and apparently get into a wedding to figure stuff out.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason.
Yep.
I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Shortened it would become last names. Though last names also came not just from places but also from jobs as well. A lot of last names came from like professions.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
Noble
I'm serious.
Pizzle.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Well, this is your chance to learn some modesty.
Come on. Nobody will recognize you.
Maybe not now, but what about later? People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Everyone has to work.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. It wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Oh!
Haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Oh, yeah.
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields.
Sorry, I'm
Now,
my
which am I?
socialist ears
So if you
cannot
find me a sword, I can get to work.
Cannot
But wield a pitchfork
hear this.
or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Well, we learned about feudalism and nobility. Noblemen learning about the plight of peasants. Sorry, peasants, God say so. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching.
Bear in mind that I'm still your master. Enough of your insolence and start accepting your lot. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Aww.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatoris and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
They say clothes maketh the man, and you don't look much like a noble right now. So, I don't think the natural
be
order will
accepting
collapse
both our
if you get your hands dirty.
What do you know about a nobleman's honor? It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. so I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
Fine.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman.
Oh my god, I want to
But let's
slap
pay no
him.
mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Fucking Christ almighty. Where is it?
Did you hear about what happened at the big...
We'll talk about it later.
I'm immediately lost. Ah, there they are.
God, I'm bored shitless. I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
One beer, please.
Looking up for Lishan, I can assure you. Well, I'm happy for you, Lishan. Good to hear. Ugh, this is gonna take fucking forever. Ugh.
Innkeeper, a beer.
What? Wait. Where am I supposed to take them again? Ah, here. There we go. 4 more.
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects...
This is high quality gameplay over here, I have to say. I'm loving it. Absolutely. Someone is playing dice here.
Talk about the inheritance.
Is there anything juicy we can grab from over here?
Feeling that his time's nearly up.
Ooh, there is.
Always threatening to leave everything to the church.
There's bread. There's milk.
Bad news.
Interesting, interesting. It's my job too. Well,
Right, listen to this.
it's a thankless job, but someone has to do it.
To be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
What the fuck is he doing?
And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who declares, not on the
Enjoy
one
your
who
meal.
denies. So you see, I speak Latin. I've just proven to you that I'm a nobleman.
You've proved fuck all. Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make you a nobleman.
Sir Hans, please don't get into trouble. It's hard enough to do this by myself. Sacks of plaster material. The robots are doing it. Nah, the robots are gonna do art
Did you
first,
say-
apparently.
Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down. Both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I
has a
am
big
Sir
sword.
Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, come on.
I'm so scared.
Hans, please.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Shoving match. Oh! Through the first punch.
Dead man.
Oh god.
Let him have it. Show your stuff.
That's a lot of them.
Slice him up.
You want to try me?
Ow. Oh.
Take that, you worm.
Fighting the entire fucking bar over here.
Wounded!
Oh, fucking hell.
Show what you're made of. You're facing a nobleman. So make him out.
You shouldn't have fucked with us.
We'll see about that. Come on. Get him.
You want to try me?
Ow.
You'll know
Oh.
for us, fucker. What do you want?
Take that fucker out, damn it!
Nice hit.
How the heck is this fair? It is not at all. I'm not sure what the plan is. Oh! Get him! Nice.
Too slow.
You ass boy. You'll be fucking
Oh,
sorry.
fuck.
Got you, you whore son.
So I'm Pesh.
Slice him up.
You're not.
What the fuck is the plan here? We can't hold up with against 6 guys.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Oh! Shit. It is thick, but it is a slugfest. It is indeed.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
Oh, great.
You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak?
Yeah, Henry knows
If you
because
just
he.
shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
No, we got our punishment. Better than
who the
5
hell do you
years in
think you
jail, I
are?
guess.
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What?
Must entirely
My
behind the
fault?
gallows.
You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
I was just defending you. Should I have let that fop beat you senseless?
I only wanted him to apologize. I'd expect my right-hand man to argue my case a bit better.
What do you think I was trying to do? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me.
stayed silent.
Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put
I
the
don't
blame
think
on me.
it would have changed
Just like
that
that.
much.
Who else is
But
to blame?
I don't know.
You're
Maybe.
just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Ooh.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well,
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Amazing. But I think we should be the better man here. Like, try to make peace and everything. Next morning. Oh my god. You can't sleep like this. That's fucking torture.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Bogo, Bogo!
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding.
He's gonna get
bid you
himself killed.
Farewell.
Oh my god. We're gonna have to save his ass a 4th time now.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. Oh, Off you go.
Well, we didn't even finish carrying the sacks. By the gods. Now we don't have like the shitty clothes that we have. We don't even have that. Keeps up an act this long. I guess, but you know, there are many people who are, you know, mentally ill back then, so you couldn't know. We didn't have mental health care back in 1400. And one of your action has consequences. What is a crime? Kill innocents, steal, break into other people's home, harm people, domestic animals, disturb their peaceful lives. They will report you to the guards. Unsafe if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid. Might deduce it was Hugh who did it. Yeah, I was saying that. Reputation. They hate you, they may not even talk to you. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it work by committing crimes. There's a lot of crime going on in the area. People become more vigilant and arm themselves. Oh.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Nice.
Hey, over here.
Who are you?
Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
Follow
Do
the
you have
stream,
anywhere to
hold on.
go? Somewhere to sleep?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many
Since he
people
wanted
can
a
make
fist
such a
fight a
strong
bandit
first
with a
impression.
sword.
But look on the
Nothing
bright
but his
side.
shorts.
Now things can only get better.
Well, I don't think in that situation, you know, pulling out the sword would have made things better. Like the other guy also had a big sword, and we have still been outnumbered massively. And, you know, even if we killed everyone in the tavern, that would have just made our reputation much worse. The guards would have just killed us.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me.
My only hope was that
You're
I could
still alive
beat
in
them
one
hard enough
piece.
to break the
It's a new
fight
day and the sun is
and
shining.
leave, but
Like Tomcat always says, bruises
before
build
the guards
character.
arrive, but didn't happen.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks
Just
like you know your
Bara.
way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Oh,
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all
Nice.
promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Debatable.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it
Nah.
yet. But I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Right.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
Oh,
You can
I've
go
seen
and see
that.
them, just don't stare too long.
Traveler Society. What reputation loss? Why? So where's your fridge, couch, and bathroom? Yeah,
Why
classic.
exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've
A
been in
good
the ship plenty of
Christian.
times, and I know how appreciated a
A
helping hand
good
is in times like
Samaritan.
that.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they
Yeah.
don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Yeah, with, there weren't trains, there weren't cars. Like, you literally had to travel by foot. The roads weren't all paved, and they were filled with bandits and shit. So, traveling from a city to another, even in the same country, was quite the adventure. She does look pretty.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
All roads lead to Rome.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him,
She'll be
you're
her
a bit
fresh
of a lightweight.
squeeze.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Peasants usually just stay in
Or
one village
at
for their
least
whole
that's
lives.
what the poor
Yeah.
man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Oh no.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to
I
him,
see.
he sometimes helps people.
That kind of
Stanislav's
guy.
sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Wow.
I'm practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Oh!
I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade
Never in
and
their hometown
satin,
for their entire
a
life.
monk's robe, or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
Huh. I'd like to look like a noble. Yeah, armor would probably be the best.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like...
Break into your armor, take
A
your iron
knight?
sword back.
Well, yeah. I don't look so good.
Yeah, if
But I
only.
swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although you'll need quick hands.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just
Oh,
don't get yourself
lockpicks!
caught again.
Nice.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean,
She just gave us money.
thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't
Amazing.
start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
I'll try.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty and
5
the tavern lets
groschen.
people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semine. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting
Steal the
with.
guard
How
captain's
much
armor
time do you think I
specifically.
have?
Specifically,
Have the preparations
yeah.
already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom.
Oh, there's plenty
So,
of
no
time.
rush.
Hopefully by then I'll find a way to sneak in.
What about the horse?
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semine on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semine, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semine?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though
Okay.
I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semine.
Alright.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Thank you. You have been very nice to me, and we're still a quarter drunk, amazingly. Oh, we can't grab the apples to eat that were thrown at us. That's something. Oh, we still have the stuff. Okay, we didn't completely lose it. Ugh. They are dirty. And it does make us conspicuous, but you know, it's better than being naked. So I am going to I guess these are better marginally. And yeah, we still have the food, though we don't really need it. Some luck being back in a respectable night. Yeah. We also get to keep we got to keep our sword, amazingly enough. Okay, well, we're not, you know, we're not in a good shape, but we're not in the worst shape possible. And we could sell these, the extras. Alright, what are we doing? Do we have a map? There you go. Eggs, tavern, dice, quest, Tipsy-Ter, Troskowitz. Eggs? Drying herbs. Must be... Oh, it's up there. Oh, we can't get them from here. Unless we had like a bow or something.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Yeah.
Greetings.
Wouldn't want to. And this is where the open world begins. Hello.
God bless you.
He's in the bathroom killing out snot. Oh god. It's not great. Alright.
See? That wasn't so hard.
Grit, insult. Yeah, it is. It's the whole gist of the game. I don't know. Pay indulgence. 71 groschen. Oh my god. Where do we go? Ah, bailiff.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takoff again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Gelievites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves
Whole night
behind
for
his
that
field,
price.
just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Nice.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
All right. What's this place? Like, I don't want to like wander off in random people's homes if possible. You know. Tavern dice sharpening wheel. 0.3. Go to see Tomcat, find out what happened to Mutt in the wedding. Access the with the help of Miller. Wow, that is far. Holy fuck, he wasn't lying. Fresh graves. Ugh.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
Another sharpening wheel. People working around. Yeah, so we could sharpen our sword here. Grindstone. Here's smoke. You're doing it. Put a bucket on their head and steal everything. Maybe. How's it looking, guys? It's actual effort, like it's taking me stamina to do it. Ugh. Ooh, nice. Apparently he tells you when you're done. But we can also check the stats, I assume. 72. Was that better than before? Have to cut like a knife through butter. Oh yeah. Shut up. What? Nettle? Test it on the guards. Yeah, you're not gonna survive long if you just start butchering people, even though you can do that. Let's have that ability like in GTA, I guess. Ah,
Lord be with you.
this looks like a trading spot, yeah. Hello.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond.
Oh no.
I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak pond, beyond Jelioff. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what
Could
can
grab
I
some
do?
stuff from there, yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
What do you have for sale?
Let's see. Crude arrows, burgers, hunting sword, hunter's belt, beer, Xavier schnapps, charcoal, cow skin. What about selling? Can we sell some of the junk? So I know I've added it to the basket, but I can't see where the basket is, like how much I've put into it. Selling. Ah, there it is. 1.5. Wow, that is not a lot. Really attack NATO countries? I mean, that is the next step. They still have a few non-NATO countries that I can get until then, like Georgia and Moldova, which would be not great. So I can buy some cheap wine. Or the milk. Soap. Oh. Yeah,
Das
that's
war ein
enough.
gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Was willst du hier, Bettler? What are you in here for?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Yeah.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das
Ah,
ist ja wohl klar.
yes, it is very clear.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the
Kovac,
bailiff
can you
send
help
an
me
armed
out? I
escort
don't
with me.
understand half of
It
the
makes life
words.
difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And further north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an.
Ja, das kann
It takes all day on
war
foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Yeah, doesn't look like it, by the way it looks. Ah. Right on. Well, this is the apothecary. Could get in there and like brew some stuff.
God grant you health.
God grant you health. Well, we'll see about that. But probably in the next episode. So, in any case, hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe to see more. I'll see you next time. I'm going to make it has stopped working. Bye-bye.